Welcome back. Mandela Month's call to give 67 minutes of service encourages South Africans to reflect on the value of giving their time. But what does giving time really mean? Often associated with lateness, the concept of African time also speaks to a deeper understanding of time as community, connection, presence and care. Joining us now is Gogo Dineo Ndlanzi, a practicing sangoma and gobela, to discuss how African traditions understand time beyond the clock and what modern South Africans can learn from these perspectives. Gogo, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the concept of African time as we understand it versus what it really is.
I think the concept of it is the stereotype.
Yeah.
It's about lateness. It's about making excuse. It's not about respecting other people. It's about laziness as well.
Clumsiness.
But yes, that's the sacredness of it has been lost due to the standardization of things. Colonialism came with systems that needed to standardize things. Schools, governments, railway systems, industries. Then we lost somewhat. It became a joke when we worked in our rhythm and cycles. Because African time is about savoring moments. It's about being present to what is being required. So we had time, we just didn't have a ticking clock and ticking boxes, but we worked in the rhythms of nature. So we would understand that when the sun is up, it's time to wake up and be active. Midday, that's when we were optimal in our functions. And then as the sun sets, it's the time to slow down. And that worked very well with the rhythm of the body, the rhythm of the mind, and the rhythm of the soul. So we understood that seasons spoke a lot. There's a planting season and there's a harvesting system. So things organically flowed, whereas currently as we sit, everybody's rushing for something. Everybody is wanting to tick a box, and that has created a lot of competitiveness versus people really revering their own sacredness and their own power. So now I have to compete with somebody else because time is running out.
Now, time as a concept, and I really find this intriguing. So time as a concept in the modern world versus time as a concept in tradition, in our culture, in our being. How do you differentiate between the two?
I always like this question when they think tradition cannot be modern.
Yes.
Because somewhat we have associated African tradition to primitive. But African traditional has always evolved because culture is a way of life. So tradition are the norms and ways in which the way of life can be enabled. So basically in this modern life, we require to go back to certain elements of African time because we have mental health issues. I mean, right now, mental health issues are sitting at number 4 in terms of, illnesses because we are rushing everyone. So modern times have also put people into boxes. We all must look the same. We all must sound the same. We all must achieve things the same way. But African time reveres sacredness. It reveres that you are a unique entity. So how you journey in life might not be the same as Coco, right? We don't come from we come from the same lineage, the same background, but we see you in your entirety of divinity. So we see you as a physical extension of God. Then how do we tame and box God, So that is what is happening. Modern times have asked us to become instant relievers. Everybody's seeking instant gratification. Young people want to input now and get tomorrow. So we're never severing moments. We're never sitting and being present in conversations. Even when we do our rituals, I mean, you spoke about 67 minutes, right? And there's a time to it. But if you look at these initiatives, there's no time. People have been giving all along. So why do you have, it's in that time where, can I be present in what I'm giving of my time? So I'm not giving while I'm taking a video so that I can post to show the rest of the world that I've done my 67 minutes. So can you fully be present if you are going to feed children? Be present to the children and understand, is it food they need? Or is it a solved conversation they need? So African time is about being present and really treating people as living organism, not as something to tick off your list.
The importance of respecting time with yourself as well. Also helps with, one can assume, mental strength as well, and just really understanding one's being as well. So, because a lot of the time, we are always on the clock. 9 a.m. I have to be at work. 10 a.m. I have to take my lunch. And every day of our lives. How do we then take what you've just explained and time as we know it currently,
I mean,
and fuse them?
In African culture, we speak about Ubuntu, right? I am because
all the time.
Are. So you can't respect somebody's time, somebody's moment if you don't respect yourself.
Yes.
So it all starts with you. So even waking up, do you savor your own richness? Do you wake up and be still and present to your thoughts, or do you jump to your WhatsApp messages? So when do you ever give yourself time? Because if you don't get to understand and do a body check-in, how am I feeling today? You know, what's happening, do a body scan and breathe and take in the air. Then you get into your day rejuvenated and refreshed. Then you are present to the conversations that need to be had. You are present at work. A lot of people are feeling pressured because we are living the clock, the mechanical clock that was created. It's also when women must get married, when women must have children, when it's the when and what, but dictated by somebody else who thinks this is what it is. Women are running out of, I mean, we're moving into Women's Month, so this is relevant, right? Women, your time is up by the time you hit your 40s. But with modern technologies and innovations, it means that you can have children as, you know, as young as 50. You know, I'm 45. The 45-year-old me should be a gogo and should be that. So African time teaches us that we evolve with what is required in the present moment. It's never about the clock. It's about what does this present moment is asking of us. So even when you wake up, what is it asking of you? Are you going to wake up and rush to work and find yourself in a car accident because you're dysregulated, because you didn't even check in with yourself to see, am I even feeling good today, or am I feeling the pressure of showing up?
Gogo, thank you so much for your time. Quite an intriguing conversation there. Gogo Dineo Ndlanzi, practicing sangoma and gobela, discussing how African traditions understand time beyond the clock. Thank you so much for your time, Doc.
Thank you.